Hey there everyone, Paler here, and welcome back to the Dark Souls Remastered Walkthrough Get Good Edition. So this is going to be episode 7. This time around we're going to be going down, we're going to be clearing out the Moonlight Butterfly, the Dark Root. I think it's Dark Root Forest is what it's called, I don't remember. Does it tell us on this bonfire? No, it doesn't. It's been too long. It's the Dark Root, Dark Woods, Dark Moon, something like that. That effect. We're going down this way. I'm just holding up for a second here because there is a guy here that patrols, and on occasion he will fall behind us if we're not careful. So where's that one tree at? I see him out there. Alright, he's not coming. It's fine. We're going to go this way. Alright, so we kindled that bonfire. We're going to hang a left here. We're going to work our way down through here. At this point, we do want to be in human form. We don't want to be hollowed because we're going to be taking on an enemy that, frankly, we want an NPC to help us with. It's not super challenging, but as we are, without having a whole lot of ranged sorceries or ranged attacks, we're very limited in the way we can damage this boss. So having this NPC will come in handy. In here is an item and an ambush. If you were paying attention to the last episode, these bushes are enemies. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to pyromancer them out. Basically what happens is you run in here, you loot that item, and then all three of these guys jump up and beat the hell out of you. Or you kill them, and then loot the item. You know, being observant, taking your time. Gotta be a little slower on the swing there. Purple moss. We're also hoping for, what is it called? It's not purple moss, it's not red moss, it's like shiny moss? Glossy moss? I forget what it's called. It's a moss that prevents curse buildup. Not curse. Toxin. Toxin's going to be a problem later on. Not right now. Okay. We're now in a forested area here. For right now, we're basically going to hang a left. We're going to follow this left wall around. And this is going to take us exactly where we go. Where we need to go. We're going to run back in here because there is an item. Now this tree, if you look on that tree... Oh, I forgot. That's right. There's an one of these bushes come behind us. We ran right by him. That's fine. Let's look back in here. If we look at this tree here, there's actually like a two-headed lizard there on the tree. Can't target it, but it is right there. And if you go to loot that item without killing him, they have really nasty poison buildup. Alright. I expected to kill him a lot easier than that. I'm starting to worry that our sword needs another upgrade on it or two. Come around here, fall along the edge, stay on the outside. There's another one of these snake things here. Let's swing over to two-handed. Right there it is. And we're gonna wah! That one we got with one attack. Okay. And we're gonna come around here, and then there's gonna be a large stone statue type dude. These things are a little more intimidating than they really are. They do take a lot of damage to put down. What he's going to do right now is he's going to cast a debuff on us that slows our movement and our stamina recovery. It doesn't last very long, and they're still very slow moving, so just go ahead and move around them. Nope, oh, we can't roll. That didn't work. So he backed into the wall where I couldn't continue to circle him, which kind of moved against us. But there you go. It wore off. We're fine. You can't roll with it, and that's what I tried to do. When you're debuffed like that, you can't roll. Alright, in here, because we're in human form, right in here is Beatrice. We're basically at a boss fight right now. We are going to go ahead and we're going to change out our shield, I think, for one with the highest magic resistance that we can get. So that's 40, 30... we don't have a great options. So we'll take the wooden one with the 40. We're going to head up here. So what we're going to end up doing is we're going to be on a wall. Not too unsimilar to the original, the Taurus demon we fought, like up on the bridge wall type area. We're going to be on that. In fact, we can see it right here. And we're running back and forth. And if you look there, that is the boss, that butterfly looking thing. It's the Moonlight Butterfly. And he's going to fly back and forth. He's going to cast some magic spells at us. Some of them we dodge, some of them we block. And then after like every 45 seconds, he'll come down and he'll land on the edge where we can unload on him. Thankfully, which Beatrice here has a lot of ranged spells that she can cast at him, so she'll wear him down a little bit as we're waiting. And these spells, they do hurt. So that's kind of why we wanted to get this. Come here, butterfly. So there's going to be one that's kind of a very fast attack. It's like these needles that come out. And then there's another one that's more of a slow, like, orb. The slow orb one, we want to do our absolute best to avoid. If you look at the boss's health, Beatrice is laying into him. So that's the fast one. Just stay mobile. Here's the slow... Oh, no, that was the fast one, too. Come on, Beatrice. Crank him. There you go. We might... Oh, we didn't even have to attack him. Thanks, Beatrice. Probably didn't need to use our Estus there, but that's fine. Go ahead and change back to our good shield. So there's 10,000 souls. We're going to move around. So now we only need 5,000 more in order to get the seal over Taurus. We're going to head up here, where we're going to get another blacksmithing ember. This one is one of the... I forget what this one is. I think the previous one, if I remember, took us up to plus 10. This one, I think, adds elemental damage to it. The plus 15 one is down in the depths. We're not in the depths, in the sunken, the lower Anor Londo. We're not going to get that one for a while. Watchtower Basement Key, Divine Ember, and Homeward Bone. Divine, so that's what it is. This one allows us to do divine weapons, as it says in it. And we might make use of that. If we want to go ahead and take care of Pinwheel in order to really kindle bonfires, which would make Anor Londo much easier, we might want to make a divine weapon and go down there. That's definitely a possibility. That won't be for a little while. We'll do that maybe before Sen's Fortress or after Sen's Fortress, but before we head out to Anor Londo. Alright, let's work our way back down through here. We still have a fair bit of items to clear out of this area that we can do. There's 3 more of the large stone statue guys. There's a few other little odds and ends we can take care of. Work our way this way, come back around. Yeah, right here's one stone statue guy. Oh, we've triggered him. I don't think we had any reason to fight him, but we did trigger him now, so he will just keep putting that darn debuff on us and following us, so we're going to have to finish him off. Alright, we're fine. Just, for the most part, don't do like I did last time. Just block through these attacks. Keep enough stamina that you can block at least one of them, and then slowly move around them. Generally, the spell will wear off fairly fast. Now, was there any reason to do that? No, we got to come at it from the other way. We're going to come back around here. So, ooh, frame rate got a little droppy there. That was our little shortcut in that we took, our little cut in. Our path has actually been cut off. This is kind of, oh, no, it's still moving. There's a moving tree here. Yep, it's a tree that's moving. If we take long enough, that tree moves over and blocks our path here. He moves from one side to the other side. But we got that done thanks to Beatrice so fast, he never made it there. We're going to go ahead and kill this guy just for the souls. There we go. 180. Probably not actually worth it. Another stone statue. Now this one we need to kill because we're going back for those items over there. That is... I think that's the knight set back there. Not the elite knight, but just the regular knight set. Woo! That almost hurt. Don't cast now. Don't cast now. I don't need the debuff moving forward. There we go. Before that one did it. Okay, so this next little spot, we want to take it a little slow. In fact, what we're going to do is we're going to get our bow equipped. Essentially, there's 2 of these statues. There's also 3 of the little tree bush things. And they kind of, if you're not prepared, they all sort of trigger together. So we're going to try and draw them apart one at a time. Come on. Come here, tree dude. Finish this one off. Get our bow back out again. That's not our bow. That's our pyromancer flame. There's another one. Come on. No, move away from the stone. Move away from the stone. Darn it. I think these trees, if I remember correctly, it's been a little while since I fought them. That backswing he has, if you're behind them, that backswing can actually hit you. It's not going to do much damage because it's just the backswing, but it will hit you on occasion. Just keep that in mind. We're now coming this way, and we're looking for the other one on this side. There it is. I see it. Do you see it? I see it. Let's get that tree. So I guess it's alright that we killed this guy over here before. You can do this all the other way. Once you're down to just the 2 stone guys, if you trigger it, you can just kite away. Because those stone guys, even if they debuff you, they're slow to chase. So you can kite away, let the tree chase you, kill the tree off, and then come back in and engage the stone guys. We'll come back around to this side, though. Pull out the bow again. So there are 2 stone statues laying there. So we're going to shoot this close one. I think this will trigger him. No? What if I hit him there? Nope. Alright, so those... There he goes. Actually, there might be another tree there. Is there 2 on each side? We'll go back around and we'll check. Come away from everything. I don't want you... I don't need you aggroing crap. Whoa! Hey! Be nice. Alright. We got a little window here where we can get like 3 good hits on him, maybe 4. Probably got greedy there because we can't dodge. So I'm just going to put some distance between me and him. Can't circle him with that tree right there. And the buff should wear off here any moment now. There we go. Or debuff, I guess, not the buff. You do get a chance to get this armor set. In fact, it's quite easy to get. We just need that Crest of Arctorius in order to pick it up. It's, as you would expect, it's very heavy. It's made out of stone. So yeah, an entire armor set made out of stone isn't exactly the lightest and most mobile. If I recall correctly, it has quite good magic defense, though. Yeah, there's another one right there. So if you're, if you are going fairly heavy with your endurance, so you have fairly good equip load, you throw on Havel's ring plus the that other ring that allows you to equip more and everything, you can use the stone armor set in order to tank some more tanky. Oh, that is the Elite Knight set. That's good. I thought that was the regular one. So there's a decision to be made there. Is that the Knight armor set that we want to work our way through and everything? It's very common. It's very common because it is quite good. It looks great. It's sort of like the, oh, this is going to hurt. Oh, we got it just enough in order to block. That was lucky. It's got good all-around stats. It's fairly, it's middle of the road weight, but once you fully upgrade it, it's got pretty good defense. There's just a discussion we had there, but it is a very common armor set. What else could we maybe put on that, looks reasonably good? So now we're heading down the little path. This was the side where the tree was blocking before. So down here, there's just a few more items. The last episode, as we were heading up along the main pathway, I looked back and I showed an item up on a ledge. This is how we get to that item. So another one of these moving trees. I'm thinking through my head. We could do maybe the Eastern. There's like a more Japanese themed armor set we could maybe do that's along the same lines. It looks a bit different. I don't think I've ever done that one to max. I also got to remember where you get it. It might be after the depths. You buy it from that NPC there. So this area can seem a little confusing. It's really not that bad. Initially what we did was we came down. If we run back up here, there's going to be a path on the left that comes down. That's the path down from the bonfire. So you come down the path on the left, and then you basically have like a circle. that circle's where we just fought all those statues. Out on the far end is where the building up is to fight the Moonlight Butterfly. As you come back, just like if the initial path down from the, if it's a clock face, the Moonlight Butterfly fight is kind of down at the 7 o'clock position. If the initial path down from the bonfire is the 12 o'clock position, and then this path that we took down is kind of the 10:30 position that we went down. And this is going to come down, and it seems like it goes multiple ways. It really doesn't. It just comes down, and there's a little like T down here. As we come back to this edge, 3 of those frog lizard things are going to jump up. They're not very dangerous. Now, they do have a ranged attack with their tongue like that, but they're pretty straightforward. Oh, an item, green blossom. That's a stamina recovery item. So what that'll do is that for a short period of time, it'll boost your stamina. Come around here, there's an item. Come back around here. I think there's no items out there. No items out there. Come around this way. Here's one of the stone statues, and then there's one more stone statue, and we're basically done with this area. We're in front of them. We don't want to be in front of them. Just out of curiosity. 45 damage. Not very good. Not very good at all. I mean, a little more than our sword does, but not terrific damage. But they are made out of stone. I wouldn't expect fire to do a huge amount of damage to them. Go ahead and head up here. And there's going to be one more of those stone guys that we're going to fight up in this tunnel here. Where is he? Is he further up? Oh, here he is. I don't remember him standing up. I thought he patrolled kind of back and forth up and down this a little bit. If we had the Zweihander, we could actually just straight up kill this guy, stagger him out before he could cast that, but we don't quite have that damage output. But there we go, he's dead. Oh, and when he dies, the debuff does wear off right away. And then up here is a ring. I believe this is a crit ring, or this is the cast, or the bow ring. I forget which ring this is. It was Wolf. Poise ring. Boost poise. So poise is a bit of an odd skill. What poise does is it allows you to take more damage before you become staggered when you're attacking. So like if you're using lighter weapons, it's actually more in favor of using heavier weapons. If you have a really slow wind up weapon that hits a ton, poise is something that you might want to stack. Is what it allows is, rather than like if you're starting to swing but an enemy comes in and gets a fairly good hit on you and then it just cancels out your swing, you'll be more successful at swinging through that. You have more poise in order to ignore that damage and still attack. You're still going to take the damage, but your attack will still succeed. Now there's different breakpoints on it. It's not like I have X amount of poise, so no matter what, my attacks are going to go. Enough damage or a heavy enough attack will still stagger you out of that. It'll break your poise, but it is a good starting point. Okay, so this whole area down there is now complete. We're going to head back up here to the bonfire. We do have our 20,000 souls that we need. So let's see. We got 8 S's fast. Let's just go back to Andre. We'll buy the crest. We'll come back and we will open up that sealed door. There he is. Because we're coming at this guy from this way, he triggers. Oh, do we have enough? We do have enough. There we go. I was worried we were going to run out of stamina before we could kill him. Here's one of the guys patrolling. And all right, goodbye. Thanks for playing. Okay, I think there was one more tree. Yeah, right there. There's a path up on the left there. That is a path we will take possibly next episode. We might wait off on that. There's a Black Knight down there. There's a crystal, little crystal lizard. There's the Hydra. Not sure we're quite ready to fight the Hydra yet. No, we want the Rusted Iron Band before we fight the Hydra. That's for sure. You might take a lightning bolt in the back. It's not going to kill you. Just run by him. Come on back up here. Yes, Andre, you can have the Divine Ember. So there's no reason to be overly concerned about embers. There's 4 blacksmiths in this game. So we've already met this guy. We also met the sorcerer one down in the cell in the very early episode 1 or 2, whatever that is. I think episode 1, we met that guy. Then there's the skeletal one and there's the giant one. There's like 8 different embers you're going to come across. You don't have to worry about giving the ember to the wrong blacksmith. You can only give it to the blacksmith it's intended for, and there's really no reason to hold on to it. So if you talk to a blacksmith and they ask you for the ember, go ahead and give it to them. That's worth doing. So purchase item, Crest of Artorias, yes. Yeah, that 20,000 souls hurts a little bit. We'll get that back very quickly. Alright, now we're going to go back to that bonfire. We could just homeward bone it. You know, if you're worried about running by this guy, you could just homeward bone it. But we only have 5. Everything's dead. So we're going to just run by them. At least I don't think that stuff is respawned. Of course, I didn't expect the rat and that other stuff to have respawned when we were coming back from the depths and the Capra Demon either. So we'll see. Maybe it has. I don't think so, though. Looks like we are... Yeah, we're in the clear. We're good. So we're going to run back to that bonfire we were just ran by. We're going to rest there. And then that like shining door just to the right of that is what we're actually going to be using that Crest of Artorias to open. And really, this worked out in our favor. We had just the perfect amount of souls for everything. If you're a little light, don't forget to consume some of these in your inventory. You should have picked up some down through there. That should hopefully give you enough to get through. If not, do some farming. What this opens up is the ability to actually farm souls fairly easily early on. You can get about 8,000 souls in 3 or 4 minutes. It also unlocks some of the better gear, some better items out there. So go ahead and we're going to hit this. Alright, Crest of Artorias. There we go. We've now opened this area up. And there's a fair chance we're going to die here, but we got some things to do. Now, this is something that I did in my previous Let's Play, and we'll do it once to demonstrate it, maybe twice to show it. But essentially what's happening here is we're in the area of a covenant that protects this part of the forest. And actually, if you look kind of right there to the right of my hat out in the fog, you can kind of see an NPC. It's right above the pommel of my sword there. So right now there's 5 NPCs in this initial area. After we kill them, there'll be 4 that respawn. And these NPCs each drop anywhere from 1,500 to like 2,500 souls. And what we're going to do is we're going to cheese their AI using this position here. So their AI has a tough time with this little ledge here. So basically, you kite them and you come down and you stand here and they'll jump off that ledge and you knock them off the edge. And as they fall off the edge, you go ahead and you get their souls. In order to do that, though, we're going to have to get them all round up. So there's a faith-based guy, there's a strength-based guy, there's a thief, there's a sorcerer, and I forget what the other one is. Like a bandit of some sort. But basically we're going to run through here. That's the sorcerer. So that one right there that just rolled by us, that's the one that only comes once. But we're going to run by him. We're going to run up here. We want to make sure we trigger that guy there. That's the bandit. There's the faith-based one. And you might have very briefly on our left saw there was a little bit of movement. So there's a thief guy who has a ring on that makes him hard to see. You're only going to see him if he's within about 15 feet of you. He kind of blends in with the background because of the ring he has. So now we're going to get into this corner. We're just going to kind of hang out here. We're not going to stay here and kite it out the whole time. Sometimes their AI does like that sorcerer's doing. But we want at least 2 or 3 of these to go off the edge. Like that. So I did not see the thief guy go off. Oh, no, it was the bandit guy that didn't. So you can see the bandit guy's backing up. The sorcerer is still right there. We'll hang out here for a moment until the sorcerer stops casting. Alright. Sorcerer stopped casting. Now we'll move up and we'll fight the sorcerer. Come on. There we go. Thanks. These guys, this is a little bit higher level stuff. So you can tell, I mean, this guy took a pretty good beating in order for me to kill. He wasn't exactly weak. He was stronger than our average enemy. So these are NPCs that are supposed to be like players. Run up here. Fight the bandit. So the bandit is a little more dangerous. This is one of the ones that I would have ideally liked to have fallen off the edge. Mainly because he just has a big axe and he's got a lot of strength, so he's going to do damage. And as you can tell, he's got a crap ton of health. He will try and kick you out of a block, so you don't want to have your block up the whole time. Wait for him to go to swing and then raise your block. But we want to get the backstab in. So yeah, those are the NPCs. Ideally, they would have gone off. There was that one that was in like the chainmail. He was the one making a lot more noise. He won't respawn. The rest of these will respawn continually over and over and over again. So what you can do is, since that bonfire is right there, you go ahead and you kill them. You get about 10,000 souls. You go back to the bonfire, you rest, you come back and kill them. And once you get it down, it takes you all of about 4 minutes or so, and you can get, 8,000, 10,000 souls every 4 minutes, which is pretty good early on farming. So this guy, we had what? We had about 300 or so. So figure just under or right around 10,000 souls. But you got to take that one NPC out that doesn't respawn. So figure 1,500 less than that, 8,500 give or take. Okay, there are items through here, but for the moment we're going to head through this door. Directly on our left is an NPC.
Is it not so that thou art new? Thou fared well to find it, but cometh thee not for the grave of Sir Artorius. My advice true. Forget this. The legend of Artorius art none but a fabrication. Traversing the dark. 'Tis but a fairy tale. Have thine own respect. Go not yonder knocking for nothing, I say.
So this one's asking us, basically, do we trust it not to go knocking yonder? I think we want to say yes. If we say yes, we can join its covenant, and that's a covenant to protect this forest here. If we say no, it sends us away, and I don't think we get another chance to join it. I might be wrong there. So it is Darkroot. Darkroot Forest, Darkroot Wood. For the, yeah, we'll go ahead and join it. I'm going to go back probably off camera and rejoin the Sunlight. I'd rather be in that one, but this should give us an achievement for it, so we'll go ahead and accept it. We could have hit no. I saw the achievement pop up, but I hit it. Darn it. No, well, it still doesn't matter. Well, I'll run back up there, rejoin the Sunlight. We get a cat covenant ring, so that's good. Sorry, I just skipped a bunch of that stuff.
Darest not in any attempt to double cross. Have no doubt. Such wretchedness.
So what this covenant is if you're wearing this ring and you're online, when players enter into this part of the forest, you can get summoned in to that. Basically, it'll pop up with a notification, and it's sort of like an invasion type thing, but it's an invasion only for enemies that are in this area here. So people kind of doing the farming I was going to do. Oh, holy crap. This is new.
I've heard all about you. I'm Shiva of the East, captain of the brigade. Let's teach you the clan basics now, as there's no time to chat in the midst of fighting, except there is little in the form of rules. Fight and harmonize. Whoever's fastest, best. That's only. Don't forget what Abi said. Traitors aren't given a second chance for any reason. That's about it. Don't worry. It's a good old time, isn't it? Great to have you with us. Good hunting.
Damn. I'm still learning new things about this game. Wow. So I've apparently never joined that covenant. I never realized. So this is the armor set I was talking about that we might put on rather than the Elite Knight set, which I think we actually get out here. It's out that way somewhere. I've never realized that NPCs are. Can we talk to this one? Nope. Can we fight these guys? Do I want to fight them? Ah. Well, let's hold on for a second. Let's hold on for a sec. I think I do want to fight them. But if we... Crap. Now we have a little bit of a decision to make. Fighting him is going to cause negative karma against that faction, which means we're going to have to go request absolution, which is going to cost us some stuff, some time, because, yeah, because we want to we're going to have to want to reset ourselves. There's the stone armor set, stone legging set. Maybe, though, this might allow us to go get this other armor set of his fairly easily. Let's take a look. So for now, we're going to hold off. We're going to run back over here. We have a conundrum. So there should be 2 more NPCs down this way. We'll see if they engage us. I'm not sure if they will or not now. So there's a bow, there's an archer down here, and then a knight, which is a lot like, if not the exact same knight from the very beginning of the game. Yeah, so here's the archer. She is not hostile to us. She's got a good bow. And then this is, I believe this is the knight from the very beginning of the game that got us the, gave us the key down in the cell, but also then gave us the Estus flask. So these, when we kill them, will not respawn. But they're now not hostile. So we're actually going to use this to our advantage. Generally, I would not be doing what I'm about to do. But there's some loot out here we can go ahead and get. We'll do this, and then next episode we'll decide what we want to do about these, this Covenant, these NPCs. So there's a bunch of stronger trees out here. And they're protecting a fair bit of loot, plus I think that armor set that guy was wearing, the Eastern armor set. So we're going to head this way. Right here's one of the trees. Let's see how much tougher they are. Yeah. Okay, so these are still hostile, as I would have guessed. So that's the attack I mentioned early on that you want to be careful of. If it catches you, it'll kind of hold you down. We bought pyromancies for a reason. Not really this reason, but we'll go ahead and we'll use it. Oh, I should talk briefly about the Moonlight Butterfly. So if you don't get lucky like I did and Beatrice doesn't absolutely wreck its face for you, the Moonlight Butterfly will, like, every 30 to 45 seconds, like, it gets tired out, it'll come land on the wall. And at that point, you can walk up to it and you can just pound on its face with your sword or with your spells, whatever. And that is part of why we got the Pyromancer's Flame, because we could go ahead and just light its face on fire when it's on the wall. So you get, like, you got to dodge for 30, 45 seconds, and then you get, like, a 15-second window to fight it. And then you got to go back, dodge for 30, 45 seconds, then you get to go back and fight it, if you don't have any really good ranged attacks. We're going to have enough flames to get through all this. I hope so. Let's come here. So mainly what we're going for is, I think that right there is what we're after. I think that's the armor set we want. But there's going to be some of these tree guys patrolling out here. In fact, I can see one of them right there. I'm just taking my time. There's still more in on the left there. There's one. Oh, we triggered one of them. Triggered both of them. Let's see. Let's get rid of one of these before the other one gets here. Damn it. Yeah. We're alright. Oh, there's 2 here. Alright, disengage. Heal. They can do some nasty 1-2 combos, so we don't want to risk it. Okay. Still have 4 combustions. Gonna require 1 more to kill that dude. Damn. I was hoping to get a double whammy. Okay. We have 1 combustion left. That might be all we need to kill. That's at least majority of them. Oh, nope. 2 more. So we can get this guy down to half health. Come here, buddy. Switch over to the sword. I'm actually going to go loot the item. Yeah, the Eastern Armor set. I think we're going to go with that set. Now we're going to kite these guys back. Just in case I do die fighting them. That way we die and we can get our souls back right here. So we're going to kite them over here. Damn trees, stop jumping. I'm leaning forward. I'm engaged. There we go. All right, we're all right. That's what we wanted. So I was mentioning earlier on, there's a different moss. This one right here, blooming. Where'd it go? Should have gone the other way. Poison toxin's the main one. So this one reduces toxin. Toxin's something we will run into Blighttown. Ideally, we're gonna have 3 or 4 of them by the time we go down there. We can buy those though. They're not cheap. They're about 1,000 souls a piece, I think. But that NPC that's like behind the grate, coming back up from Capra Demon's area, down there we can see the Hydra. What was I saying though? So coming back up from the Capra Demon area, there's that NPC that sold a bunch of the poison stuff. I think she sells that for 1,000. But you can see the Hydra down there. You see the tower over there, the stairs coming down. So that is where we fought Havel. Down through that doorway is where we fought Havel. We opened that door, we stepped out. The Hydra's down there. So this area is all connected. Okay, I think that's everything we need out through this area. Unfortunately, because we joined the Covenant, we can't farm it. Ooh, I'm real tempted. I'm real tempted to take on that Eastern guy. Unfortunately, it looks like... So, like, I go back and I can rest at the bonfire, which is going to respawn all these NPCs. At which point, when I take on the Eastern guy, I'm going to be fighting them all. Especially that ninja dude right behind him. So we'd have to take on 2v1. There's a lot to consider there. Or we go back, we abandon the Covenant, then we can go through and fight it normally. But I don't think they're definitely not there if you go through normally when you're not part of the Covenant. So, yeah. Hey, more strength. Let me take a look at the timer here. That's got to be coming around on... Oh, we're way over. So, yeah, we're going to stop there. This one's going to be a longer episode, but we did get a good armor set. So this is going to be... We're going to start equipping this up soon. The Eastern armor set. Let's go ahead and let's put her on. Take a look. Eastern gauntlets. The Eastern gauntlets are not very good. For now, we'll keep the Balder ones on. We could wear the dress. Actually, that doesn't look too terrible compared to... Let's put this on. You can already tell we make more noise. Our roll is definitely not as quick. I think we're still in the mid-roll. Don't want to stand right there. That mob will patrol up on us. So how are we doing in terms of 34? So we're just in the second. So 33 would be where we want to be. We got to raise our stamina or our endurance a little bit, and that'll allow us to get it a little bit more. And that's not a problem. We'll go ahead and do that. Get back down underneath that breakpoint. You probably need 2 points in endurance to get back out. Or actually what we do, get rid of our bow. 33.5. That doesn't weigh anything. That doesn't weigh anything. Nope. So we're not at the breakpoint. Do I have the breakpoints a little wrong? Oh, it's 99. Well, we're right there. Let's see here. Well, that obviously that's not going to help out. The rings do have a weight to them, so I was going to take a ring off to remove the weight. Let's see. 34. 30. We're still in that mid-roll. Gonna have to remember exactly what my breakpoints are. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Alright, we'll do that for now. a little bit heavier armored, and then we can start upgrading this armor actually using, so the armor can be upgraded just like weapons. Anyway, we're well over. We're getting close to 40 minutes now. So there we go. That's it for episode 7. Until next time, this has been Paler. Thanks for watching.